Welcome to the Panthers Den, Campbell Savona's Athletic Podcast. Meet our athletes, coaches, learn about our athletic programs, and hear what it's like to bring hard work and teamwork to the field. Now welcome Athletic Director Mr. Lovelace to bring us the grit and glory and insight to high school athletics. Welcome to the Panthers Den Podcast. I'm Jim Anderson. I'm sitting in for AD Coach Bob Lovelace. Today he has some coaching duties to do. So today we have the wrestling team here, or actually representatives of the wrestling team. I'm going to go around the room, have them tell who they are, their names, and anything they want to share about us. We'll start with Liam.
I'm Liam Maddock. I'm the captain of the Varsity team, and I wrestle 138.
I'm Mason Reed. I'm just a wrestler. I wrestle 132.
Coach.
I'm Coach Josh Simons. This is my 10th year of coaching with Tyler Romanke as my co-coach.
Awesome, guys. So, tell us about your season so far. What are some of your successes and any obstacles you guys have had to overcome?
There's been a lot of sickness. Between the team, we've all kind of had to put in a little bit extra work.
Yeah, there's been a little bug going around.
Yeah, it's hit everywhere, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've had a lot of kids trying to get through sickness as a big obstacle, at least in the last few weeks. Other than that, progress has been great. We got new kids on the team, and our veteran guys are carrying them along. Everybody's staying positive.
So I know there's been some really good successes this season. I know the tournament, last weekend, had some real cool highlights. Talk about that. What were some of the great things?
Me and Mason both went 4-0, undefeated at the tournament. I ended up getting, most outstanding for the lower weight classes, 103 through 144.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It was a rough one. It was a pickup for me. I kind of started off the season a little crappy, but it's like that, undefeated there.
So I wrestled in 9th grade, and I had a winning season, but I can remember I wrestled 132, and they bumped me up to 138 to just fill a spot at one point. And I wrestled an Addison State champion, and he pinned me, I think, in less than 12 seconds. I didn't even know what happened. It was insane. He just laughed, shook my hand. He's like, yeah, that was supposed to happen.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, man. So speaking of that, what do you like about being a wrestler? How is the sport different from all the other sports in high school?
It's just it's like they say wrestling's not really a team sport, but it takes a team to be able to wrestle. It's big mental.
Yeah, that's what I always tell everybody. It is an individual sport, but you can't wrestle yourself. You need teammates as practice partners, so it is a team. Yeah.
So what do you like about it?
It's brutal. It pushes your body to the limit.
I'll tell you, yeah.
You gotta be very dedicated to it.
When you're down on
Lots
one
of
day,
discipline.
you have your team right there to build you right back up, to push you through it. It's just everything about it is just fun.
You gotta have a weird soft spot for it.
Yeah.
When you look at it, you wouldn't think it's fun. You'd think it's just.
You can ask the new guys, especially. They're like, "Dang, this is a lot harder than what I expected it to be." It's not just wrestling.
I can tell you it's the most, in my life, of any sport I've ever played, it was the most taxing on the body emotionally and physically. It's literally 3 minutes of everything you have in every part of your soul in that entire time. Yeah. And that is exhausting. It is something special to be able to do. I have a profound respect for wrestling after I did it as a kid, and then have followed it with some of my friends over the years.
It's very mental. You gotta stay in it. It's as long as 6 minutes of your life.
You just want to quit.
Yeah, the mental game is way harder than the physical game. Mm-hmm. You can be physical. You get used to that. That's easy. But the mental game's tough. Mm-hmm. By far.
One of the only sports you actually gotta diet, stay in shape, especially with making weight. You gotta make weight, and then you gotta.
Well, speaking of making weight, what do you guys do to keep weight? Are you trying to gain weight to stay where you're at? Are you trying to cut weight? And how do you do that?
So I started off with the season probably weighing about 145 to 150,
Mhm.
and I'm back down to 132. So yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of like I can lose 5 pounds in a practice if you work hard enough. Like so, there's that, but I mean, you can't just go and eat Subway or something like the fast food right afterwards. Like,
So you really pay attention to your
yeah,
diet.
protein. Yeah, I have a lot
You're
of
a little
protein.
different anyways, though. You fluctuate weight so crazy,
Yeah.
more than anyone I've ever
You'll lose 7
seen.
pounds even if you're still
Yeah.
eating and drinking water consistently.
Yeah.
So how much is water weight versus like food?
Oh,
Water's the
waterweight's
most important.
heavy.
Mhm.
Oh,
Like,
you can lose 6-7 pounds of water weight easily.
yeah.
Food.
That's the tough part, though.
Mhm.
That's where kids get snagged up because they're like, well, I just drank a little bottle of water. Well, weigh that little bottle of water because that's exactly what you're putting in.
Yeah.
You know, whereas, you know, a good portion of food might not even weigh the same
Mhm.
as that, you know. So I think fluids is a tough one because you got to stay hydrated, but it is heavier than most food.
So how do you keep it safe and healthy?
You can slowly, as the week goes on, you can cut down slowly while you can keep enough into your body, or eat normally and then work harder at practice. Work all the
I kind of
water out.
Now, in the part of the season I'm at, I kind of just stick to 3 good meals a day of protein. Like, I don't even eat school lunch anymore. I just make my own. You do a tuna fish sandwich or something.
Okay.
So, it kind of just depends on what you eat.
You have protein for the muscle.
Like, there's some people that can just eat whatever they want and wrestle at that weight class. But,
Mhm.
I mean, the higher you go up, the harder it gets.
Yeah, I can
So-
imagine, yeah. So then, so we're talking about that, like, what's a typical practice like for you guys? Like, what does the coach run you through?
We start off just running for about 15 minutes. I've kind of done the math. It's about a 5K every day.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
And you run
So-
slower than me and Brian. Oh my lord.
Yeah, but so we start off with that, get our blood going, getting warm, sweating, and then we get some water and get right into practicing.
Yeah, I never agreed to the water thing.
You guys
Run
go
for
and get
15
water.
minutes and then all
We're
of a sudden
supposed
everyone needs
to
water.
do our warm up, go stretch, then we do drilling for probably an hour, hour and a half.
End up probably at the end of practice doing live with each other.
Get mat time in.
Any weight work?
We do sometimes, not this year.
Yeah, this year we steered away from it a little bit because we have bigger numbers, which is fantastic. And you know, mat time is key. You don't have to be strong to be good at this sport. You
Well,
just don't.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, we had a wrestler who was outstanding and was only wrestled like just over 100.
Mhm.
And he'd spar with the 132s, 138s,
yeah.
and he'd win
Yep.
quite often.
Yeah, and that's another obstacle that these kids run into is they all want to get jacked and strong and this and that, and some of them do, and then they rely on that, and technique's going to beat strength every single time, all the time. So that's a tough obstacle to find that, you know, that fine line where you can use that strength as an asset or to give yourself a little bit of an edge over a guy that's really similar in technique on the mat. It's interesting to see how the kids handle that, and you know, if they listen to me.
Always got to listen to coach. If not, it comes down and bites you. So I'm just curious, do you guys have any like fun stories of any matches you've had or any? Like I immediately when I wrestled, I immediately thought of that time losing that quickly to a guy who's just so much
like-
better than me. You know?
When you lose so quickly, like, you can't even be mad about it. Like,
Yeah.
I get more mad if I work hard and then I lose. Like when I go out there and just get pinned sometimes. I mean, that happens.
You don't
It's
even
always
notice it
better
happens.
Yeah.
You don't even notice it
Yeah,
happens.
you're
It's so
like,
quick.
well, that was quick. Well, that just happened to me. Like,
Yeah, most of the time when that happens to you guys, you guys are laughing coming off the mat.
yeah, it's like, wow, didn't even expect that. And
Well,
Gotta respect how good they were, and then they
there's
worked
always that one
for it.
person that works harder. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what it is. You gotta work for what you get.
But that's like a mantra for life right there. Like work hard. Like it is. Period. Awesome. So if you were trying to, if you wanted to say positive things about getting someone into wrestling, like what would be the things you would tell them to try to convince them to come out on the team? Like what are the things they can get from it?
I mean, obviously you're building muscle
Mhm.
in the process. I've always said, like, it's kind of a weird thing, but you can defend yourself, really. I mean, if you get into a fight or something. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, it's just another thing right there. Like, if you don't want to hurt somebody, but you want them off you.
Mhm.
I mean, but the good things is, like, I mean, we joke around
That's
all
fun.
the time.
It's very
I
fun.
mean,
Mhm.
but you just got to be able to know when the time is.
So I'm hearing fun. I'm hearing
Yeah.
hard work.
It's fun. You've got your team with you. It seems practices
it's a-
they're brutal. It seems mean, but everyone's
It's a big,
having a
giant
good time.
family. Sometimes we argue with each other, but at the end of the day, I mean,
Everyone's got each
we're a
other's
big
backs.
family. So
Yeah, it's crazy to see, because I encourage it for these guys to beat the snot out of each other in practice. That's what we need to do, because when you go out there against an opponent, they don't care if whatever they're doing hurts.
Mhm.
You know, we don't go out of our way to hurt each other as teammates, but we need to get used to that roughness and that, you know, that aggression. And then, you know, at the end of practice, we put our hands in and yell family, you know, and these guys go hang out after practice or after, you know, matches and stuff. And it is. They're close knit, and they've brought these new guys in. That's been, you know, I'm always nervous because it is a tough sport. So every time we get these new kids in the room, I always get nervous. Oh God, are they going to quit? You know, we're 2 weeks in. Are they going to quit?
It's
Kind of
funny,
thing.
the siren going by us, like,
Yeah,
as you're talking.
yeah.
sorry, boys.
So it's neat to see how these kids bring these new guys on, because, you know, Coach Romanke and I don't work in the school district. We're not teachers. We're, you know, so we're not in here to meet or to get to know the other kids in the school. So it's 110% on the kids on the team to recruit and to talk to their peers and to talk to the younger kids to try to keep the program going and building, you know.
And honestly, I think, like, as you were talking about, like, it's hard work, and it seems like it could be a dangerous sport. But when I think about it in my head, I don't hear a lot of kids getting injured in wrestling as much. Or is it maybe I'm just not hearing it? I know, like soccer is an intense sport,
Right.
but there's a lot of concussions and things that happen in soccer that can be dangerous. Obviously, you know, things like football we don't have here, but you know, when it comes to wrestling, I'm like, geez, I don't hear.
Yeah, I mean,
that.
it is-
I mean, I hear kids getting tangled up and stuff,
Right.
but
There are injuries. It's
Yeah.
just,
It's just
you work through them
wrestlers-
and you push through
It's-
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different level, I guess, because there's exceptions. There's, you know, a lot of times if there's an injury, like it's an ambulance injury kind of thing,
Yeah.
you know. Otherwise, you know, if you get a concussion or whatever, you know, we have the 5-day protocol and things like that. But it's you know, the bloody noses and the cuts and scrapes and the whatever, and the kids just take it in and keep plugging. You know what I
it's
mean?
more surface stuff. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think I've gone one varsity year without getting injured.
This is your first season that year.
Oh, I've already.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. So,
Don't jinx
I mean,
yourself on that.
Obviously, I've had a knee surgery because of it.
Oh yeah.
This year, I got a little bit of a shoulder problem, but I'm just pushing through it. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's, you know, going back a little bit to things that interest, at least from my perspective, things that interest kids in the sport. A big one would probably be weight loss. As coaches, we make the kids, you know, spit out 5 goals that they want to accomplish at the beginning of the season through the course of the season, and regardless, you know, these two guys, you know, are lighter weight guys on the team, but it doesn't really matter what weight class, you know, whether it be, you know, 132 or 165 or 285, you know. Almost every other sheet I look at that has the kids' goals on it, every other kid has one of their goals is to lose weight. And I think that's great because you're getting healthy. You know, is what it boils down to. Whether you build a bunch of muscle or not, you're losing weight and you're getting healthier. You learn how to diet, and you know, maybe you don't go home and hammer a bag of chips every day after school and sit on the couch kind of thing. You know, you get a little more of a routine, and they take pride in it. You know, you can tell that they take pride in it because they talk about it, and then they'll ask for, you know, suggestions on, you know, what's a good thing that they should eat or what they shouldn't eat or what they should do, and there's a lot of self-motivation, at least with our veteran guys.
Awesome.
So, a good
So
example of that is Gabe Roden. He's down almost 15 pounds probably.
Yeah.
Just see, he's lost a lot, and he's maintaining it. He's not losing it after practice and then gains it right back. He's getting down.
Yeah, they learn to lose weight and then maintain that loss. And that coincides perfectly with the state requires these kids can only lose certain amount of weight, a certain 1.5% of their weight, I believe,
Yeah, it's
a
your
week.
total body weight.
Yeah.
So that weight loss schedule kind of plays right into the gradual weight loss, and they know their daily routines better than I do. They know what they have at home to eat. They know when they snack or what they usually snack or what they do when they go to bed, all that kind of stuff. And they're able to pick things out and remove certain, parts of their diet and minimize the overall food intake and make it healthier.
I love the healthy part of it too. So we got fun, hard work, and health.
Right.
That seems like a
There's not really any negative facts against wrestling.
There's not a lot.
I feel like it's all positive. I mean, you get out there, you have fun. In the process, you're losing weight.
Yeah, you go out there and battle, and you might get a little sore, a little bloody, or whatever. But the kids get hardened when they go through those things.
yeah.
So
So, what you guys got coming up?
January
January
3rd, State
yeah.
Farm Tournament. We've got about a 3-week break. It's probably our biggest tournament besides sectionals, or if you move on. It's probably bigger than sectionals, that one.
So
There's
January,
Yeah, it is.
It's definitely bigger than
Yeah.
sectionals.
January 3rd, and where is it?
State Farm.
it's
in
actually
Hornell.
supposed to be in Hornell,
Okay.
but they're going to host it at Alfred State College.
Oh, really?
Oh, at the college. Nice.
Yeah.
They have a
Yeah,
huge-
because Hornell's gym is being
Oh,
remodeled,
yes, the
reconfigured,
remodeling the whole
something
thing.
like
Yep.
that, yeah.
Alfred
Raising
State's
the
gym's
ceiling,
nice.
so-
I've been there a few times in camps.
That'll be a good tournament. You'll learn a lot there.
It's
But it'll be.
then you get coaches seeing
It's
it too.
going to be tough because it's going to be tough for these guys because as soon as the holidays get done, as soon as we hit that tournament, the end of the season is packed.
Oh, okay.
It's tough. Like a majority of our season happens after the first of the year, which gives all the kids the 2-pound growth allowance in terms of their weight. But like we don't, we're competing. We've been to 2 tournaments. We got 3 left. They're all after the end of the season, or at the end of after the first of the year. And we've only wrestled 1 league dual meet, so we still have multiple dual meets, tri meets.
Oh, yeah, that's going to get busy.
Yeah,
for
we
you
got,
guys in
we got 6
2026.
more.
Yeah,
about
so
6
the-
teams we got to wrestle.
The month of January is going to get busy. We're going to be competing almost every weekend, and the end of January becomes basically the end of the season, and now we're looking into early February's postseason. We're looking at sectionals and stuff, so it's gonna be busy for them for sure.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming in and talking about wrestling with us. I can't wait to share this out with everyone. I love it. I would like to leave everyone with be healthy, have fun, work hard. Wrestling.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Well, I know you guys got to get to practice because you got a bunch of stuff happening here. So thank you guys, and have a great Christmas. We'll see you in the new year.
Thanks. Sounds
Yep.
good.
Tune in to our next episode of the Panthers Den. Until then, go Panthers!